30-minute timers. Turn up a little bit more so I can hear it. Okay. Let's go do this quest finally. Sorry, Phoebe, I'm going to have to leave you here while I go continue trying to speedrun the story so I can access more of the Renacita areas because they are way better to explore. Okay, here we are. I don't think I've actually been in this spot of Eglet Town, which is interesting.
You there, Abster?
Abster.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it?
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds.
It's totally not in the giant sky spiral thing that's in the sky. Totally not.
Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground.
Have you not looked at the sky? Oh, to be fair, I don't think that area existed until this version, so I have no idea.
In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Yeah, isn't that like the main reason we're here? I think, if I remember correctly. It was forever ago when I actually came to Renacita. I only got here so I could get far enough to skip into Septimon.
Efficiency.
Which basically just meant getting past Phoebe at Dragunha. And that was it. Oh, is this, Kiakona? There probably is a different way to pronounce it. I'm just not sure what the exact pronunciation is until I've heard the name directly. My guess is Kiakona, but I have no idea. She's the music character, I know that. She has like music-related stuff.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you? Wow. A very valuable insight. Salutations, Rover. My name is Dracona, a wandering bard.
Oh,
I'm glad to have met you.
I was pretty much right. Kiakona.
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details...
She was there and then she left.
Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here.
Yeah, I can't hear it. I should probably. Nah, if I turn that off, it'll get too warm. I was thinking of turning off the fan, but so that I could hear the music.
Now then, Rover.
Ow, my eyes! Yes. Flashbang. I'm assuming that's me going up to Cardathia. Okay, it is.
Tune into my memories.
Laureate.
Oh. Oh, and is she just talking to us directly now? No way. That's cool.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between us.
That's ridiculous that it's just instant.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but
How did you first come to notice me?
the Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Pardon? Wait, do you not know? There's good answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Thrunodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Can Abby come out in here? Oh, Abby can.
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart. Yeah, sorta, kinda.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of... Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it...
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Thrunodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Thrunodian? You can perceive the Thrunodian?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Thrunodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
What the fuck happened? What? What's going on here? That's so funny.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
I think you are both. You are. You are both and neither. You are. You are the Sentinel's resonator and the Threnodian's resonator, but you're also not fully either. I feel like it's more like a this feels more like a how do I explain this? Feels more like the difference between um a Pathstrider and an Emanator in Star Rail. An Emanator directly receives power from the eons of their path. So, for example, people like Fantilia and Zephyro take direct power from Nanook. Uh, where's someone? Polka, Kakamond, and the Herda take their power directly from Noose. And then, are there any Emanators of Trailblaze? I don't think there actually are. And so on and so forth. Meanwhile, for those same examples, there are Pathstriders. They take their power from the paths, or they get extra powers from them. For example, for Nanook, these are people like the Annihilation Gang. And then for people like for Noose and the power and the Path of Erudition, that would be people like Skrulum, who is not actually an Emanator, but instead just a Pathstrider. Which is fascinating. He deserves Emanator status. Well, of course, we're not entirely sure if he's an Emanator or not, but there is still some loose ends that need to be tied up. If Sampo turns out to actually be an Emanator of the Elation, that'd be pretty insane, because then we can confirm that anytime the rating pistol sees an Emanator, it gives ratings invalid. But it didn't do that correctly with the Herda, but I think that was mostly just for a joke. I don't feel like the rating pistol can't be taken too seriously.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator.
And that's probably the reason why Fleur-de-Lis has there's two boss fights. There's the Fleur-de-Lis boss fight, which I've done, which is why but I did it ages ago, which is why I'm still stuck with my Cardathia having a 3-star Echo. But I do know that there's another fight. There's like a Threnodian. There's a fight with a Threnodian, and that Threnodian looks like Fleur-de-Lis, but like corrupted.
That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier.
That would be the Avenolium ground remains, the thing I can't enter. I tried ages to. I tried so much to get inside of that freaking thing. Did not work.
I cannot leave.
and no one can enter.
Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonora Sphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna.
You said no one can get in.
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier. as
Yeah,
if
that was
searching
me.
for a way
Don't
inside.
worry.
Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
I mean, I'm not sure if she'd be able to tell that, but I imagine it's Order of the Deep.
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Oh, Cantarella.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator. It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise.
Yeah, I'm very certain it's Cantarella.
No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
And out we go.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache?
Oh, it's fine.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Nah, you straight up got us to be able to talk to her again.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
I felt like this was not what she was expecting to happen. I mean, not often do you have to recreate a frequency event that was itself of a frequency entity, therefore bringing the entity to you directly. I imagine that's not something that occurs to her often.
The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Hi, cat. How much is the cat there for? You good? You seem very distractible. I can relate.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Oh, hello, who's this?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady.
Who the fuck
My
are you?
name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
My lady, who is
The
that?
Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian? Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Is this Cantarella?
Tell her I accept the invitation, but
I will convey your message to Milady.
How did you find me, by the way?
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
I have guesses.
I've heard quite a few rumors. I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
No, I just realized she is a pistol character, right? If I remember correctly. Why did they made a broadblade that is based on a musical instrument, and they decided to make their first like musical instrument character a pistol character? That's so weird. It's literally the same instrument she's using too.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. So, ready to dive right in?
I don't have much time. Give me a short version.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep. And their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Definitely Cantorella.
Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it. In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her...
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person.
Yeah, it's definitely what I'm thinking. Plus, poison, jellyfish, kind of makes sense. Oh, hello. Chuck, she's still here. Touch the kitty. Oh, that's all I can do. Oh. Wrong menu. Yeah, this would be around the Cantorella version, I believe.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Yep, current head of the Phasalia family. Not a super big fan of her design, to be honest. Not a character I was really all that interested in meeting. Well, it looks like I'm gonna go to anyways. Oh, Portofino Castle. Well, I've already been here before. I didn't realize this was Phasalia related stuff here. I mean, I was about to say that the Portofino Castle, or the estate, was the place that I feel like I'd meet her based on how it's designed. And I was about to say, oh, it's interesting that she's a Phasalia family person. But now I'm realizing that apparently this place is Phasalia related, so... I would look at my badge that I have, but I'm pretty sure I got rid of it for the quest line. Yeah. I just finished that quest line. Oh, I actually didn't technically finish it. I think I can continue it now. No, I think it did actually finish. Like, entirely. It was kind of a cliffhanger ending, though. But yeah, I was looking at this place, I was like, yeah, this is definitely a Cantorella place. Based purely on design elements. Plus, Portofino Castle is... Oh.
I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene.
Yeah, this thing.
That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Yeah, see all the jellyfish and everything. Yeah, this is the area that I came to a long time ago. I was like, oh, this place is looking cool. I like this area a lot. I came down here for this teleport. much here. I don't think I can get up from. Oh, I don't think I can get up from this door now.
Perfect wind to glide.
Probably can later, but like this thing is one of the things I've been waiting to like use for a while. Cause it's like I kept while I was exploring Bora Waters for the first time ages ago. I was sitting there looking at these things, and I'm like, how do I activate them? Do I go on them? And I went to the edge, and then I found nothing there, and I was like, that's weird. Interesting that it's probably story. It's probably Kuro really likes locking things on story. If I remember correctly, in Counterside, there's also a shit ton of stuff that's like super locked by story. I think I will end this recording, start a new one.